Here is what it is like dating in London as an American. So I've gotten a lot of questions about this basically over the past week, and I decided I don't really want to share my dating life here on TikTok. It's just not what I'm interested in. I'll just pop up one day with a ring on my finger, basically. That's how I feel right now anyways. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about my dating experiences, but I will share some overall observations that I have as an American who now lives here and has dated men here in London. So my overall experiences dating in London have been positive, and I'm still single, so it's not necessarily that I've met my person yet, but I wouldn't say that anyone's gone out of their way to be malicious or mean or hateful, or I've had more traumatic experiences in the US, but mind you, I was in the US for 26 years. I've been in London for coming on a year. So by no means does that mean that there aren't toxic experiences out there. I haven't met my match yet, but all the men I have met have been overall quite nice, to be quite honest, and gentlemen as well. I think there's also this huge narrative, at least I've had a lot of conversations with women here in London about like paying for dates and if men are gentlemen or not, or gentlemanly, chivalrous, whatever. I think like 7 out of 10 times that I've been out on dates, men have covered the date. I usually offer just because I offer, but most of the time they cover it. I have had conversations with people here that things are mostly like split down the middle. But I would say, contrary to popular belief, that men pay for dates, they open doors, they plan dates. So that's what I've experienced anyways. Where do I meet men? I've been on Hinge. I have had a brief stint on Bumble. I haven't really been on Tinder. I've met a lot of people out, honestly, at parties, friends of friends, church, the gym. So I think that especially in this like post-COVID world, like people are definitely open to like meeting people in person, and just if they see someone that's cute, they'll ask you out. Someone literally asked me out at Starbucks. So you can meet people pretty easily. And I think that overall the men are quite chivalrous. The one biggest difference I've noticed is that British guys, from what I've seen, are a lot more reserved. I feel like American guys are kind of more like, how do I say this? Not intense, but just like a bit more sure of themselves, a bit more like clear cut. And I think with British guys, it's kind of like a slow burn. But I've also, as an American, most of the guys that I've been in contact with or met have been from all over the world. So it's actually quite diverse.